How do you think Senator Judge Jackson is doing so far?
She is such a strong person, Anderson, and she showed incredible grace under pressure. 11 hours of grilling and counting with more to come. She has shown she's smart, that she knows the law, and she's been able to explain the role of a judge. You know, it's not to make policy. It's to make tough decisions about cases. And the other thing that got a little lost as I was listening to all of the recordings that just played, you know, her brother was a police officer, served in the military. Her uncle was a detective. Her other uncle was the chief of police in Miami, and she has received a letter of endorsement from the Fraternal Order of Police. People that know her well, that have seen her perform as a judge. And I think all of that came out, but the biggest thing that came out was her humanity, her role as a mom, and balancing that with her job as a judge, and just really what a good person she was. There was a lot of good energy and optimism. And I can't say that it comes at a time where, as you just pointed out on your program, we're in the middle of this horrendous attack on Ukraine. It makes us realize how important our democracy is. And as we're coming out of this pandemic, our moment to connect again, not be 300+ million silos, but actually participate in our democracy face to face, respect each other's views. That's the timing of her incredible nomination.
We've heard a number of senators, Republicans, trying to pin down Judge Jackson on her view on critical race theory, suggesting also that she's lenient on child porn sentencing, which she obviously forcefully disputed. I'm wondering what you make of those lines of questioning.
Okay, first of all, on policy front, I remember being at other hearings, including Justice Coney Barrett's hearing, and many times she said, that is not my role as a judge. My role is to decide cases and not policy. She didn't answer those questions. I've had many people before her, including Democratic nominated, Republican nominated judges. That is nothing new at all. That's not their role. Secondly, when it comes to the cases, I was pointed out by some of my colleagues, our Republican colleagues that were making such a big deal about this, they have supported judges who, of course, have given similar sentences in these cases, in particular cases. We have seen that before. It's one of the things. A Supreme Court nominee, highest office in the land when it comes to the judiciary, you answer questions, and she's doing it well.
It does seem that, I'm wondering your perception on how much some of the questioning is based on, holdover anger from the confirmation hearings for Judges Brett Kavanaugh or Amy Coney Barrett. And by the way, we're showing a live shot down the hall. We're waiting to see the judge coming back from a short recess.
Great. And her parents and her family by her side throughout this entire hearing, by the way. I think that there's a lot of relitigating that could be done in the past. You've heard our Republican colleagues bring it up. We could be talking about it all the time, too, because of the fact that one judge was rammed through right before the election. The other judge was held for the opening for a long period of time. But relitigating is behind us. What's in front of us right now is an incredible woman, first Black woman to be nominated to the U.S. Supreme Court following 115 justices. She's the first one. And someone with such experience going into this as a judge. She will have more experience than 4 of the people that currently serve on the court when they were nominated as a judge. So just gives you a sense of why she's doing well in these hearings.
Senator Amy Klobuchar, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
It's great to be on, Anderson.
Thank you. As the confirmation hearings get back underway, we'll have more coming up.